This thing right here, boy. Yeah.
We're live.
I was gonna say, I didn't even see it. All right, hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yeah.
Hey, double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. All right, and taught us the truth. Peace, much love, and salutation as always to those for elect. All right, the brothers out here, Great Millstone Natural. Another Sabbath lesson through the spirit of probably how about Shemashai, Lord's will. This one be edifying. Okay, to the elect, 144,000. All right, men of the Lord. All right, as well as the remnant. All right, consisting of the men, women, and children, the believers. Okay, who's going to be delivered out of Babylon the Great, as well as the other, places that we were scattered to. So we just was going to tap into this real quick. I know brothers have already seen, other brothers do videos on these weird guys. It's about that time of the month. Just like a woman has a cycle every month, these dumbass camps got some stupid ass shit, coming out of their mouth every so often. And hey, the prophets of the Lord gonna correct them. But see by the title of this video from the IUIC in Virginia, it says "Don't hate Esau," Q&A, which I've only seen the little clip. I was telling brothers I may go back and watch it later. But I'm gonna play a little bit of this and then we'll get some scriptures. And then if y'all bros ever got anything, just let me know.
Okay.
We partake in God pouring out his anger and wrath? Absolutely. But we don't know what that feels like. You can't hate him with all your might. Not really. He give you a job. Some of y'all Monday morning gonna walk right up in there. How you doing, boss? How was your weekend? The Cowboys won. Yeah, I like the cow. Yeah, tell me I'm lying. Y'all gonna walk in there and smile right in his face and get that paycheck and walk oakley dokley, boss, and walk right on about y'all day. Right? So you can't really hate him. He controls too much. Your livelihood is based upon what he gives you. Because God said you will serve this man for the one of all things. So how could you hate the man that feeds you? Right? You don't know what true hatred is. That's why God said he had to do this. Ezekiel 20.
Now, just basing off of that, that's a very dumbass excuse to try to use, to say that we need to love the so-called white man because he quote unquote feeds us, because he pays us. All right, the end all be all when it boils down to it, we're in fucking captivity.
I got two precepts.
Go ahead.
This is damn. This is Job. Damn. It's like Satan. I just had it. This is Job. Damn, bro. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Because based off just that statement, he gave you a job. Well, nigga, he's in control of this place because the Lord has given it to him. He's been blessed with the fatness of the earth. So no shit, that we got to go to work. No shit. The nigga gave us a job, because this nigga is in control right now. So, and then the other one I had was, where's it at?
I got two. Well, I got one.
Oh, I'm sorry. You got it then. I found it, but you got it.
Oh, no, go ahead if you got it. I thought you had to look for it still.
This is Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God. So
right,
we've been Oh, go ahead, you got it.
No, I was just gonna say that's that's a curse. All right, us being subject to payments. Okay. And so this isn't this isn't something that we want to do. We didn't get on boats willingly, okay, with Jake steering the damn ship to come over here and serve the white man. Let alone the fucking love him. And if you're gonna say something, you can go ahead.
No, I mean that's you basically put the ringer on it. So that's just what I had. But just because off of that statement, he said, you know, you got to go to work. He gave you the job. You smiling, talking to him, and all that. It's like, nigga, we have no choice. Since we discontinue from our heritage, this is a punishment. You don't understand going to work, having to run to Esau and ask him for this, that, and the third. Have a license to have certain things for food and what all that. Because nigga, that's a punishment that we have to serve. You know, you believe that any Jake that had the power to not have to go to Esau and we didn't have to do it, you think we would be going to Esau for all these things? No. It's a punishment.
I got this. This Jeremiah 17:4. It says, "And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause you to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye shall for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever." All right, once again, going into the curses, man. All right, now we're serving our enemies. All right, in the land that we know not. We're not in our homeland. We're not in our prime, and that's why we have to go to him for the one of all things. I think that's in was that Deuteronomy? I think
28.
Yeah, Deuteronomy 28. You know, we're gonna have to go, 28:40, I believe. You know, we're gonna have to go to him for the one of all things. All right. And then the other one, damn, what was that? Let me look this up. If you got something, Malachi, you can go ahead.
I got one.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's got quite a tongue, doesn't he? Because he's basically trying to say how he's saying how we don't have the same type of level of hatred that the Lord has, so we have to let him do it. Which that part is true, because the scriptures say how the Lord is going to fill Israel with his anger and put his spirit into them. We don't hate Esau as much as we should, but that doesn't mean, okay, so we don't hate him like the Most High, so we're just supposed to not hate him.
Right.
All I'm going to say is, you don't revoke that saying, the Lord going to fucking kill you, nigga. So let's get this. Psalms 139 and 21 to 22. How the fuck am I white and I hate him more than you? You're dumb. Psalms 139, 21 and 22. Do not I hate them, O Yahweh, that hate thee? And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies. Just because we go to them for the one of all things and we talk about the Cowboys game because I'm supplanting because I'm a fucking Israelite, nigga. It don't mean I like him. It don't mean I fuck with him at all. It just means I'm in a position where his foot is on my neck, so I gotta talk sweet so he moves his foot away so I can chop block his ass, nigga. You dummy.
Yeah, what's that? Let me see real quick.
It's the same thing that happened with Apostle Paul. It's literally that, but every day. That's how it gotta be.
Yeah, when he was talking to that Edomite, I forgot his name. But he was
King
basically,
Agrippa.
yeah, he was basically like, you know, when he was talking to him, basically the Edomite's like, so you're saying, you know, we good? I'm like, yeah, you know, if you is light, if it is how it is and all that, you know, but he's supplanting, but he knew he was an Edomite. That's why if somebody comes up to the camp, and you know, you could be a Jake, but he might not be. You know, we're just supplanting. Especially this nigga's being a damn demon. Shit, hurry up and get his ass out the away from us, man. Like the brother says, supplant. Yaiqua, you know? Good Lord, it's not that difficult, man. But we know what it is at the end of the day. A lot of these guys are agents. Okay, a lot of them are for agents for Esau, agent for Satan, same thing, just the other vice versa. One comes with money, you know, and riches. So we already know what it is, man.
I'm trying to find this.
What's that scripture? It's a Salakia. It's in Ezekiel, the perpetual hatred.
35:5.
Okay, come on, the water. Salakia, you call what you finna say?
Just to that account. All right, when it's talking about Jacob, you know, being afraid of Esau, and ultimately going into how he has supplanted him, like
and he rolled up on him.
Yeah, you know, which he used wisdom. You know, he wasn't like just like we got to do the job, not kiss your boss ass to that extent, but like the brother mentioned, say just enough, so you at least on his good side. I'm trying to find it though.
Well, the scriptures say, if possible, live peaceably if possible, live peaceably among all men. So yeah, even if possible, live peaceably even among your enemies. We hate this nigga Esau Edom, but we not gonna go out there and cause chaos and give this nigga more of a reason to do things to us, man. You screaming Edomites and hitting niggas with a book and hitting them in public, nigga. You going to jail and you gonna blame the ministry, have the ministry be blamed, man.
It's 32.
You said what?
Genesis 32.
Yeah, I was in there. And then 33. Let me read this real quick. Cause I said he's coming and giving them gifts and shit. 30 Genesis 33. And I'll give verse 3 and I'll jump down. And he passed over before them and bowed himself to the ground 7 times until he came near to his brother. And Esau ran to meet him and embraced him and fell on his neck and kissed him, and they wept. And jumping down to verse 8. Yeah, verse 8. And he said, "What meanest thou by all this drove which I met?" And he said, "These are to find grace in the sight of my Lord." And Esau said, "I have enough, my brother, keep that thou hast unto thyself." And Jacob said, "Nay, I pray thee, if now I have found grace in thy sight, then receive my present at my hand. For therefore I have seen thy face, as though I had seen the face of the Most High, and thou wast pleased with me." Do you really think Jacob meant that?
Man, hell no.
Or do you think he's just planning to get out of the goddamn situation? He's not stupid. His whole name means to supplant. Supplant. All right. But that was, there's more into it. But one of the, examples, Jake just supplanting, man. But there's no commandment where we we got to love Esau. And you can pull that thou shalt not abhor Edomite, but the original translation with that was what this was Syrians.
Yeah.
Which was talking about
Abraham's family.
Yeah, Abraham's family that dwelt over there. Which if you look it up now, they took it out the blue letter, per usual Esau.
Yep.
Once the truth gets brought out, then he changes the words. Just like what Esau means. Now he's saying it means the ground or something like that. But that's Dama. But was that it on that Malachi?
Yeah.
You got something, Naiwa?
Yeah. Did y'all bring out that be ye therefore wise as serpents?
No.
No, we didn't. No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Matthew 10 and verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves.
Right. Be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. We need that's the spirit that we need to be in. And part of that is, supplanting your oppressor, man. Using the world but not abusing it. Mm-hmm. If you can get, on good standings with these goddamn, silly ass heathens, we know that we're above them. But right now we're not. Mm-hmm. All right, but if you can work your way into, some type of situation, make your situation better or your life better, why the fuck wouldn't you do that? But to blatantly go and kiss his ass and say, "Oh, we can't hate him. We gotta accept him or love him." That's bullshit, man. The scriptures constantly talk about how the Most High hates Esau.
Right.
That's the main problem. The majority of our people do love this nigga. Mm-hmm. I got this real quick. Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children. That's so like you saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. And most likely you niggas took a bag, man. So that's why you coming out with this random ass shit to lead the flock astray. Yep. Okay? Spewing a whole bunch of fucking madness, knowing good and goddamn well what the scriptures say. The scriptures tell you to hate your enemies, hate the wicked. It don't tell you to, be bumping elbows, rubbing elbows with them. Hey, but like the brother said, if you don't retract that stupid ass statement, hey, the Most High is gonna visit you, nigga. As well as all them. Oh Lord, let me go back to the comment board. I meant to do that. Gotta see that shit. Y'all get a precept if you got
I
one.
got two of them.
I'll look this up. I gotta look it back up.
I got two of them. This is Book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so his wickedness. And who's that talking about? Esau, Edom, and along with these other heathen nations. Because you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you have enemies. You don't be nice to your enemies. You don't be buddy with your enemies, man. Like we said, the scriptures say, if possible, live peaceful be all men. But we don't like these niggas, man. We're not sitting here we don't willfully want to be around them and smile and talk about football. Like the brother quoted earlier, hey, we just supplant, man, so we can get away from that nigga. Okay, but you're literally on video, on camera, blatantly saying, oh, we don't need to hate them. Are you out your damn mind? All the things, and that's the thing, Jake be through because for one, the bag, and then two, niggas out here that even don't take the bag forgot all the things that he has done to your people and still doing. Niggas still want to be buddy with niggas, and these motherfuckers still be killing your ass. Esau still be hanging niggas in certain areas. But Jake just just simple-minded. I got my car and my house and my job, my woman. I'm good. I'm secure. Nigga, you still in captivity. You still underneath the curses. You still got this devil over you. He's over here with these draconian laws and unrighteous decrees, man, to destroy our people. You don't understand that he wants to get rid of your black ass?
Yeah, and if you put up madness like this, especially once again, we always talk about how there's going to be constantly people flowing into this truth, and so just imagine you just found out you're an Israelite yesterday, and then you click on this video, and this is what you run with now. Look, 125 likes, 1.8 thousand or 1,800 views. In the comments, all praises. That was a damn good class king. This nigga Boogie is through. There's no hope for him. Nate the Great posted the scripture we brought out. And nobody, said none of that. That's why we be saying, start with the apostles and the elders, that y'all most likely took a bag, man. Because even this, what he said, oh shit. Even this, what he said, this dude's comment, which is the main thing, and that's how Esau got their hand up y'all ass. We need to stop worrying about Esau's judgment and focus on making sure our people are filled with the Ruach and walking as Yah instructs us. So you're paid off, man. He's paying you not to bring up, certain things, not to talk about the up and coming agenda, and ultimately not to warn the people. This is a black Christian church, man, or an Israelite Christian church.
I was meditating on that earlier. A lot of these Israelites out here, they're literally just being Christians with garments on and fringes. It's just Christian. It's Christianity with an Israelite label, a little Israelite twist to it. That's literally what it is. I got another precept. This is, Ezekiel 35:5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. It's talking about Esau, Edom. It's perpetual hatred, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel, still to this day, by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. And the word perpetual goes into long lasting, forever. You can look that word up, perpetual. They hate your black ass. Why you don't want to hate they pasty ass? And that's the thing with Jake, with that turn the other cheek spirit, and then these Christians want to say, well, you're supposed to love your enemies and all types of shit. And that's what we setting our people back, man. Okay, not applying the scriptures, not using wisdom, and that just pushes our people and keep them at a low level state, man. And then you're low level, like this nigga on the screen. Low level. Don't know what he's talking about. And doing all these things for clickbait views and money. Fucking wicked as hell.
I got this. Were you done?
Yeah, that's it.
Psalms 97:10. Ye that love the Lord hate evil. And you start right there. You know, the Most High tell where else do we need to, go into? Ye that love the Lord hate evil. But you get on camera and say we don't know how to hate Esau. We don't need to hate Esau. So now you're completely going blatantly against what the scriptures are telling you to do.
Right.
Rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft.
Mm.
And what happens to a witch? You stone that damn bitch.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna finish it out. It says, He preserveth the souls of his saints. He delivered them out of the hand of the wicked. And who's the wicked? Esau Edom. Starting with this nigga. So y'all gonna go through Jacob's trouble with this big ass heart and get your ass mowed down, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna get mowed down. All right. Y'all got it.
Look at this real quick.
I got a couple more, but I'll let y'all brothers get some.
I got one, but y'all brothers got it first. I'm looking for another one.
I got him.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says Psalms 26 and 4 and 5. And this is a Psalm of David. It says, a man after the Lord's heart. It says, verse 4, I have not sat with vain persons, neither will I go in with dissemblers. Which actually, that's a good word too. I actually just looked that up.
Dissemblers?
Dissembler. Somebody about to say something?
No, I was asking if you were saying dissembler.
Yeah, dissembler. It says a person who professes beliefs and opinions that he or she does not hold in order to conceal his or her real feelings or motives. So basically a fucking liar or snake. Verse 5, which that's ultimately Esau above everybody else. Verse 5, I have hated the congregation of evildoers and will not sit with the wicked.
Who's the main congregation of evildoers? Esau Edom.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the wicked? Job 9:24. We already brought that out. It's a damn shame that people have to even do lessons like this. But once again, that time of the season where they just start spewing mad shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice every time it gets worse. Just when you think an Israelite camp can't get any worse, they get worse.
Mm-hmm.
After that chair, they lost it. Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good one too. Put that down. I got this real quick. Proverbs 8 and 13. It says, let me see. Yeah. 8 and 13, it says, the fear of the Lord. So if you fear the Lord, right? The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy in the evil way, and a froward mouth do I hate. And these are all traits that line up with the so-called white man. Okay? And apparently with these Negroes. Now granted, at the end of the day, we don't hate none of you guys because we don't even fucking know you, but you're going off.
Right.
So we're going to tell you that you're going off, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get upset, but it don't matter to us at this point. We've done our job.
Right.
But that's all I had. Whoever else on.
You got something on you up?
This is Psalm 5 and also a Psalm of David. Psalm 5 and verse. I'll start at verse 4 and get verse 5 as well. For thou art not a power that hath pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity.
Mm-hmm. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity. All right. Which is a sin upon sin.
Mm-hmm.
So the Most High hates Like I said, he hates the wicked, man. Like we mentioned earlier, it's a damn shame that lessons like this even have to be done. But you always going to have new people coming in, so somebody has to set the record straight,
Right.
Because if we leave it up to the rest of these groups amongst Israel, that everybody would be through. A man telling you not to hate your enemy, he can't lead you. He can't lead no group of people. He can't lead the nation.
Mm-hmm.
And Nate didn't make a video rebuking him. They still got the video up. None of the other generals or whatever the hell they call themselves, captains, they didn't rebuke him.
Right.
They send it in their group chat and shit. That one dude,
Great video,
class king. It was like shit.
That might be one of them.
Right.
That might be when
that.
shit. Probably one of them. You never know. Great video, brother. Like shit.
Hey, but the Most High is he's gonna essentially pay you back for that shit, man. Because that's a very abominable thing to do, to purposely lead people astray.
Mm-hmm.
You just out here just lying, man.
Right. That's why the scriptures say, "Ye are your father the devil." Okay, yeah. Because you follow after this nigga. You're doing things that the so-called white man Esau Edom does. All right, and a lot of these niggas, man, they made an oath with death. Okay, and having lies being their refuge. You read that in Isaiah 28:15.
Yeah.
Oh, these niggas, they took the bag, man. We ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. That's what it is, man. You gonna just have some blatantly dumb niggas, and then you gonna have niggas that sold out and are agent evocateurs. I got a precept real quick.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Because they calling Esau Edom, oh, we're not supposed to hate him. They're trying to say that's evil. Nah, it's a good thing. To hate Esau Edom, your oppressor, the one that been fucking your people over for generations upon generations. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing to have enemies. Niggas out here act like having enemies is a bad thing. Nigga, you gonna tell me you gonna come in, slaughter my whole family, like from Demon Slayer, come in and slaughter my whole family, and I'm supposed to just sit there? These niggas are out their goddamn mind. Of course I'm gonna hate the motherfucker that killed my whole family. Now I may not be able to do something, but I'm still gonna have that hatred. Hate is not a bad thing. But that's pushed upon our people. That's hate. Oh, you ain't nothing. You just hateful this and hateful that. Man, fuck you niggas, man. Straight up.
Yeah, weak nature.
Yeah.
That's why weak minds aren't going to get, into the kingdom. You're not going to have a chance here. Especially if you're easily offended by words and, can't be told about yourself. So essentially, a woman,
man,
you want to act like a woman. You can't tell Eve shit. She can never be wrong. You always got to be right. She wipe up her mouth and say, "If I've done no wickedness," as the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing.
That's why they put that in that Everybody Hates Chris episode, and Chris was talking to his dad because he was like, he was telling his dad, he was like, "Well, I told mom the truth and whatever," and he was like, well, basically he was saying it don't matter, even if you are right, it don't matter. Just go along with it, nigga. No, we're not gonna just go along with it.
That happy wife, happy life spirit.
Right. Fuck that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You got some?
That was it. What I had.
I got something else. Real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ezekiel 25:12 through 14. Thus said the Lord power Yahweh, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus said the Lord power Yahweh, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord power Yahweh.
Yeah. And that's the only partial correct thing that he said in that video, because we don't, but even then, the way he put it was in the aspect of we don't need to hate him. But absolutely right, we don't have enough hatred for this man because we don't know the full on extent of what he's done to us as a nation. We just know what, history tells us.
Right.
Google shit. If you can't find it on Google, or a book, you ain't gonna know about it, and everything ain't gonna be necessarily recorded. But hey, damn sure we hate this nigga right now, man. But the Most High is gonna perfect that hatred. All right, when we get them new bodies, okay, we're gonna have the hatred of Yahweh Bashim Ashai flowing through us to carry out His judgment.
Mm-hmm.
To the full extent. But for right now, we hate you on this level in the sense of chanting down your kingdom and letting you know that you're about to go into captivity. That's not a loving thing. No, goddamn, we hate your goddamn guts, man.
Right.
Fucking just cringe every time I see a damn Edomite, and he's not in the chain.
Right.
The Marines. I got this Obadiah, verse 8. I'm gonna start at verse 8. It says, "Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that everyone on the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." Okay, that's an action. That's why like the scriptures speak about that. That everlasting hate that the Most High has for this nation, man. The book, the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. All right, I believe it's under Edom. It's in so many words, the only nation that was promised no mercy from the Most High. All right, so what does that sound like? The Most High hates this fucking people, man. This group of people, these individuals that you call today the so-called white people. All right, he's hated. Revelation 13:9. Y'all have something?
I got something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 34:5. The whole chapter is a good read, but just something real quick. Yep. Isaiah 34:5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, Esau, and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Yeah, upon the people of my curse to judgment. And yeah, Idumea, the Greek word for Edom. Okay. So what this says, Idumea, Teman, Babylon the Great, or any of the other ways. There's no hiding from your judgment, man. The wicked, the serpent.
Yep.
All right. There's no hiding from your judgment. Okay. The Most High is getting ready to judge this place on a major scale, and your whole world as you know it is going to be completely through, utterly wasted. And then we're going to be set up, and we're going to carry out that hatred, okay, in its purest form, all the way up until your demise, till you get gathered in that damn fire pit.
Yep.
I got one more, and that's all I had.
Anybody
got anything? Malachi, you got something?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Proverbs 29:27. It says, "An unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is abomination to the wicked." I got that word for abomination. So basically, it's talking about how the righteous hate the wicked and the wicked hate the righteous, I think that's Sirach 13 as well, how they can't get along. But it's H8, which H means Hebrew, H8441, Thawaiba, which means a disgusting thing, abomination, abominable, in ethical sense of wickedness. So the wicked, Esau, Edom, they regard us as the wicked, and we regard them as the wicked, Which says that scripture, I think Isaiah 5:20. Woe to them that call good evil and evil good.
Mm-hmm.
So in the society, wickedness is pushed out as righteous. So, which is, going to play a big role when we get demonized and persecuted.
Yep.
Because even our own people are going to view us as villains when really we're trying to help them. When really we're standing for righteousness, we're upright in spirit.
I got that Sirach 13. I'm gonna start at 17. It says, "What fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb, so the sinner with the godly? What agreement is there between the hyena and a dog? And what peace between the rich and the poor?" See, there's you, Lord have mercy, because it's so goddamn simple. You can't read scriptures like this. Read scriptures telling you that you need to hate your enemies, hate the wicked, and then you get on camera, and do a class on it at that. This wasn't just a side statement. There's a whole class on how we don't need to hate them. We have no business, like I said, rubbing elbows with this nigga, man. You should be in the spirit of not wanting to touch an Edomite with 100-foot pole. That's how dirty this nigga is to us, man. But that's how he feels about us.
Right.
All right. Verse 19.
Oh, Salaki.
So go ahead. What you gonna say?
No, I said I had some, but I forgot you were still going. Salaki.
Okay, come on.
I was gonna say it's pretty ironic how you talk all this shit about Gray Millstone, but when it comes to Esau, it's crickets. That's pretty fucking ironic to me.
Yeah.
But
yeah, everybody, like you said, love to gang up on Great Millstone, but we're talking about the main reason why we're here as a overall, fuck what camp you in. The main reason why all of our black asses are over here right now is because of this nigga. And the Most High is telling you that this nigga is the problem. He's going to be eradicated. But Jake finds some way. Where are your fringes? Okay. You're not getting it. So
you got a lot of Israelites that forgot. You got a lot of Israelites that forgot who their enemy truly is. But that's part of the curses too. Curses as well in Deuteronomy. Thou shalt be evil towards thy brother.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't even handle correction. Someone that's trying to help you, both calling the names of Yahweh Shemel Shai trying to help you, but you're mad in your feelings, or you heard about a certain you heard about the doctrine that you just didn't. It's correct, but it just doesn't feel good to you, and whatever. But that's just part of the curses, man. You don't really fully understand what you're involved in. Apostle Bar says it all the time. You got a lot of Israelites claiming to be in the truth that don't understand what they're involved in.
Not at all, bro. Verse 19, it says, "As the wild asses the lions prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor. As the proud hate humility, so doth the rich abhor the poor." And this is the most prideful nigga on the planet, man. You can't talk to him about being humble and taking the low. What is that? No, nigga, I am the high. I'm going to take the high all day. God damn it. You can take the low, nigga. Matter of fact, come here. He going to constantly fuck up the poor, man.
Right.
Constantly fuck up us Israelites because, we're the poor right now. But we're rich in spirit at the end of the day.
Yep.
That's all I had on that one, though.
I got a precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 10, read on to verse 11. "But the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations." That's part of their own imagination. "Which have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord." You got a lot of Israelites that forsaken the Lord. It says, verse 11, "For whoso despiseth wisdom," you nigga, and nurture, he is miserable, and their hope is vain. Their labors are unfruitful. Once again, you nigga, and their works unprofitable. That's unprofitable works. Having a statement of saying you're not supposed to hate Esau, that's unprofitable. You're leading the flock to the slaughter. How is that building up the congregation? How is that leading to the path of success with Yahweh Shemel Shai? No, nothing. Nowhere.
That's tearing us back down. That's all. That's going all the way back to when the majority of our people chose to follow the Greeks. We read about it in the Book of Maccabees. We're going right back to the same shit if we listen to you.
Not forward, going backwards.
Yeah, we just got to conform to his ways while we're here. So y'all want to do y'all thing, and still have a piece of this man's pie. It don't work like that, man.
Right.
You know,
Jake still got that spirit of join hand to hand with the devil. Everything's gonna work out, nigga. This has never worked. What point in time will it work? I don't know how much longer you Israelites have to continue to follow the ways of Esau to think that life's gonna get better. Nigga, it's getting worse. Look at the condition of our fucking people. Because you're following after this damn demon, the cancer of the earth, and then wondering why certain shit is happening amongst our people. The scriptures say, learn out the way of the heathen. But the scriptures even also say our people have surpassed the deeds of the wicked. You worse than this nigga. And he's the culprit. He's the main guy. He's the damn culprit. You know? Told you the Lord's not dealing with you, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got.
anybody got anything else?
No.
Should what was that? Damn, what was this? Was it this? Did I get Proverbs 6?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I'll grab this and we'll close. Proverbs 6 and 16. It says, these 6 things doth the Lord Yahweh Bashem Shai hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift and run into mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren.
Mm-hmm.
These are 6 things that the Most High hates, man. 7 are an abomination unto him. So he don't like that proud look, which Esau has, the lying tongue, which Esau has, and all of that.
Yep.
And then you niggas are getting on camera lying. Just completely through. And so the Most High, you're going to have to answer for that, man. What is it? Every idle word?
Yep.
Okay. You're going to have to be ready to, what did you mean by this? Well, that's going to be your walk. At least you repent, man. You need to get on YouTube and make you a correction video. All right. And hey, you're going to catch backlash from your upper ups, but they off too. So just leave the camp.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, follow the apostles and elders, man.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, teach his own. Hey, the spirit ain't dealing with you ultimately. Hey, who are we to change that? But we just wanted to get into that real quick. Nothing too crazy. Lord's will is edifying to the elect. Before we close, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Double honors once again, as always, to the apostles and the others, a great millstone who taught us this truth. Peace, much love, and salutations as always to those who elect. And to the next one, Shalom, Baba Ba. Shalom.
Baba Ba.